Welcome back to the Daily Stack. Today it's July 29th, 2025. This is not financial advice unless you believe hodl until your hardware overheats is financial planning. I'm just your meme-happy market DJ spinning charts while your institutional whales remix the game. Let's get into it.
Yeah, coins clinking like a pocket symphony. Block by block, building up infinity. Late night, screen glow, sipping on the grind. Stacks on stacks, watch me redefine. Hustle in the air, yeah, you feel the vibe. Digits flipping quick like they're on a ride. Crypto's my dojo, call me the sensei. Every trade a punchline, I don't play. Stack it up, stack it high.
Alright, first we'll get into the market check-in. Bitcoin spent the last 24 hours flirting with the upper range, trading between 117.9 and 119.8. Bitcoin squeezed a 0.8% gain, driven by inflows totaling 1,497 BTC, or $94 million alone. Spot holdings now top 861,000 Bitcoin, reinforcing FOMO levels in TradFi land. But Ethereum was the real showstopper here. Net ETF inflows hit 126,429 ETH, or $486 million in the latest sessions, with 463 million coming from iShares ETH ETF alone, nearly 10 times Bitcoin's flow this week. ETH is hovering just under 3.9K, edging towards 4K as traders eye breakout. Meanwhile, BNB surged to an all-time high of $858, up over 30% in July alone as alt-season interest splashes across the market. The broader crypto capitalization has now topped $4 trillion. Altcoins are popping. SUI just pulled back 6% amid broader USD strength. Optimism jumped 19%, digesting an upcoming unlocked supply. And Helium, HNT, is showing a cup and handle setup, eyeing $4.82. Analysts from CoinWorld and ICO Bench argue that these look like the final week of July's alt rally, the kind that fuels legends or ignites facepalms. Overall, sentiment is upbeat. ETF inflows are strong, technicals intact, and randomness around altcoins is adding spice to the bull run.
A lot of these companies have been around. I mean, we've been talking about crypto for a fair while, so I think we're just starting to see the real, I don't know if the word's fair, an assault by the crypto sector on public markets. And
State Street predicts crypto ETFs will surpass the collective assets of precious metal ETFs in North America by year end, making crypto soon the third largest ETF asset class behind equities and bonds. BlackRock is looking to offer Cardano, Solana, and Polkadot ETFs next, signaling aggressive expansion into tokenized strategy. Trump's Media Crypto Blue Chip ETF filed with the SEC allocating 70% Bitcoin, 15% ETH, 8% SOL, 5% XRP, and 2% CRO. The SEC extended its review period to no later than September 18th. Keep eyes on political entanglements and the evolving regulatory environment. Meanwhile, the Genius Act and Clarity Act await full implementation. These bills aim to legalize dollar-backed stablecoins and define crypto issuance rules. Reporters argue this brings clarity. Critics warn of baking volatility into institutions.
Yeah, well, if you really just look at what's happened over the last 5 to 7 years, is Bitcoin essentially went from a contrarian trade to a consensus trade. Everyone now, for the most part, is convinced that this thing is going to be around for a long time. And now what you see is Wall Street, who really was kind of ignoring it or trying to stiff-arm Bitcoin, has now said, wait a second, let's open up the doors and let's embrace this thing because they figured out how to make money.
Institutional flows remain the storyline. Combined BTC and ETH flows have already surpassed $11.2 billion in July, with ETH grabbing the larger slice. July has smashed records.
Yeah, well, look, I think the bigger conversation here is there should be way more pressure on the public company CEOs who are leaving a very large portion of their economic value for their shareholders in dollars. The U.S. dollar has lost 30% of its purchasing power in the last 5 years or so, since 2020. The S&P 500 denominated in Bitcoin is down 85% since 2020. Bitcoin is a much better store of value than U.S. dollars.
Corporate treasuries are joining the party too. Since June, nearly 100 companies raised $43 billion to buy crypto as part of treasury strategy. Risk is real. The ambition is bigger. Glassnode shows accumulation from long-term holders. Coins are moving off exchanges, not onto Binance, suggesting hodlers are locking up supply. Spot availability, it's tightening. Ethereum's staking climbs higher, with 30% of ETH total supply staked and exchange reserves near multi-year lows. On-chain liquidity is shrinking fast. Combine that with raising on-chain flows and diminishing float, and you've got a classic early cycle fundamentals firing away. Expect key levels to hold unless macro shocks intervene. Now let's cover some meme coins. If altcoins are the appetizer, then meme coins are the atomic firework finale. LILPEPE, an ETH Layer 2 meme coin with real utility, just sold out its Stage 7 pre-sale in 3 days, raising over $8 million, drawing fresh attention from hybrid meme and utility play. Analysts are forecasting 3,500% returns by 2026, with targets near 30 cents. The pre-sale frenzy is real, but let's talk about meme king of the Arctic Pablo coin. It's currently in stage 33, Penguin Harbor, priced at 0.00057, and has already raised over $3.9 million. The hype says potential ROI is 1,300%, up to 17,400%, if they hit analyst haul target of 10 cents. Rumors of Binance listing are driving urgency across socials, but remember, hype doesn't equal confirmation. Other meme names are remixing the beat too. Bonk is rallying on community heat, Shiba Inu, SHIB, is showing fresh liquidity interest, and whispers of Landwolf are picking up steam in the Twitter spaces. The circus is now open and the animals are going nuts. And this brings us to the tip of the day. Celebrate meme coin champions only after you've bagged profit. If your portfolio is more crypto pickup line than smart allocation, then you might be aping blind. Don't believe kittens can pay for your rent, but hodling Bitcoin and ETH through 2025 might. Stay diversified, ride waves, and remember, the most reputable meme token is the one where you can win and still pay rent. Stack smart, stack daily, and I'll see you degens tomorrow.
Watch it grow, crypto flows, let it show, yeah. Stack it up, stack it high, to the moon, touch the sky, yeah. Stack it up, watch it grow, crypto flows, let it show, yeah, yeah. Charts look like graffiti, art in motion. Bear or bull, I surf the ocean. Wallet stay fat, but I keep it lean. Digital dreams, yeah, I'm the machine. Bits and bytes, my arsenal of gold. And no needle through the fire, never let it fold. From Satoshi spark to a blazing storm, this is the future, breaking the norm.